It's a blessing to be here, God.
It is.
Peace and light, peace and life. Welcome, lifers, to another installment of Slug Life, the podcast. I'm your host, Slug, and this is Kinfolk.
What's up? He ain't even gonna say my name. That's right.
This is my, I don't know what to call her. I told y'all a couple episodes, she ain't never give me a definite.
You know
Call
who
me
I
this.
am.
Call me that.
Hey, don't mean I can be kinfolk.
They're my kinfolk.
That's right.
How are you?
I'm good.
I am well, sister. You ready to get to it?
I am.
Let's do it. I don't know how. Okay, I was thinking today, I was riding along in the truck and I was thinking, and I said to myself, how do I form this question so we can actually have a conversation or a dialogue behind it? And the question is, have you or do you know someone that digs a deeper hole for themselves? Whole time they thinking they getting dirt out the way, but it's like they digging a hole and the dirt falling back on them. So they don't even realize that they, creating their own demise by continuously still digging the same hole.
I done that before, but I can't say with nobody else. I mean, I can see what somebody doing, but I can't say how deep they digging for themselves now.
Yeah. You bear witness though. I still feel like you bear
that's what
witness
I
to
say. I
other
can
people.
see it, yeah.
Like, I can't really see the significance or the extent of what they going through.
Yeah.
But I can see it in other people's lives. Because, like you said, I've been there before in that same situation where I keep digging the same hole and thinking if I try a little harder or hold on a little longer, it's going to, get me to the next point or the next level. And sometimes it don't. Sometimes you got to know when to let go. You gotta know when to fold. You gotta know when to fold. When you get to the end of the rope, okay, hold on. But then you don't never know how far you gonna fall unless you actually let go of the rope. So it's sometimes you just got to let go. And I think I want to say humans, because I don't even think it's a man or woman thing, a black or a white thing. But it's like we actually keep going at it like, well, if I do this different, it's gonna correct it. If I do this, you ever
insanity.
Like,
what they say, doing the
same thing over and over.
Exactly, expecting a different result.
Insanity, yeah.
Insanity.
And I think that's the question, like about digging a hole. Like that's how I framed it in my mind. It's like, cause I was like, damn. It's like I don't even know why I thought of. Oh, I had a conversation with someone today, and it just made me think about it, like, damn, bro, you digging another hole. Like, you in this same hole, and you keep digging down further and further, expecting a different outcome. But I think it's all about, now this is where I'm going to get intellectual at. I think it's all about taking accountability for yourself.
Absolutely.
Acknowledging that you made one wrong turn in the beginning that then led to the... I guess every wrong turn after that. It was that same domino effect, because you did this wrong or you went the wrong direction. How sometimes you question yourself. I don't know if you do it, kinfolk. I know I question myself sometimes, and by questioning myself, I have made the wrong decision. I should have maybe went with my first instinct, or sometimes I maybe should have rethought it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went with my first instinct, and then that was wrong as well. So it's like, I think it's the checks and the balances. Like, you got to see what's going on, decide what you're going to do after that. But sometimes after that, if the decision you made was initially wrong, you just going to keep making other wrong decisions.
I don't agree with that. You can't sit there and say that, because you can always make a mistake and you can correct it. So, I mean, anything you can make a mistake and you can correct it. Come on now. You can't just say, because I made one wrong, I'm just going to keep on going left and keep on going left.
But I'm not saying that, okay, I'm not saying that you can't correct it.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you make a wrong decision and you continuously make wrong decisions after that, unless you can go back and decide that the first decision I made was wrong.
now I want to correct it.
Yeah. If you realize the first decision was wrong,
yeah.
everything after that's gonna be a correction.
Yeah.
But if you just keep saying, well, fuck it, I'm gonna move this way or I'm gonna move that way, just based off that first decision, then it's like, damn, you're gonna keep spiraling down that path.
Yeah. If you keep doing the same mistake though, if it's the same, I think it's the same mistake because I think you can always make a mistake and corrected it and going
But you gotta that's the acknowledgement. That's the level of growth that I was trying to convey. That once you realize that, hey, maybe I did something and I thought that was right, but it won't right. But if I continue to do what I think's right to still continue down that path of my initial mistake, then everything after that's gonna be a mistake. But then it's like, damn, if you say, okay, my initial mistake, I accept that, I own that.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do to change it? Cause like you, I don't know, you ever had a relationship, a friendship, or something, and you did something wrong, but it's like you expect the person to forgive you, or you expect the person to accept you for who you are now, when initially y'all never had the conversation about the wrongness.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And I think that was the conversation I had with somebody else that really sparked these thoughts in my head today. Because I had a whole totally different podcast. But I was like, nah, let me fuck with Kim folk and we just go, talk about digging that hole.
Yeah, and I think too, it's what you're talking about too. Because like, say for instance, if it was eating bad, if you had your health is bad and you keep eating wrong until you correct it, go back and say, you know what, know, and you were talking about relationship, that's too, but that can go a whole different way.
Because you add in different variables with another person.
Absolutely.
But like you say, like smoking, drinking, or anything that you do, and it's like, if you don't correct it or, do things in moderation, it will affect your health.
Absolutely.
So it's like, I understand the analogy you used about the food.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty, like, I know my eating habits are poor, but I feel like, I'm not the only one. Cause you ever been somewhere and looked around at people and was like, these niggas have whatever they want. Why am I limited in myself? It's like, but they also digging a hole for themselves. I think everything you do in life is like, am I climbing out of the hole? I'm digging, a deeper hole. So, damn, I ain't even think about the other side of the coin till now.
Yeah.
Because it's like to actually, if you digging that hole and the dirt falling back on you, sooner or later you got to realize that, I'm going to climb out this hole.
Yeah. Or so it's going to bury me.
Yeah.
I'm burying myself.
Yeah. I think that's like, the whole analogy is like, it will suffocate you.
Yeah.
It will, like, being angry or being upset with other people. Or,
absolutely.
Thinking you got to keep up or have a certain status compared to other people. Like, I realized that as humans, like that's word of the week is humans.
It is, because we are humans. We're not.
Yeah.
Animals are free.
Yeah.
Animals are free. Plants are the freest.
Yeah.
So.
God damn, you a fairy, you got to sprinkle some dust in here.
They are.
That was a beautiful thought right there, because you think about it, animals are free. Animals do what they want. They are called by nature to,
They don't need anything. They don't need us. We need them.
Mm-hmm.
We just like plants. I say plants are the freest because just think about it. If everything died, a plant is going to pump up from somewhere. It's going to grow and grow and grow and grow.
It was buried under the soil hundreds of thousands of millions of years.
I have posted a
we need to link up with her, y'all.
No, listen. It was like, oh God, I really need to say it was like plants are really forming us. Because they're giving us oxygen and keeping us alive. Mm-hmm. And then we die in the ground and
we grow more
plants. And we grow the plants.
Yeah, we fertilize them.
We fertilize them. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's, God damn, that's a good one. Excuse my language. Y'all I was about to call y'all, but now y'all just excuse my language. That was a hell of a thought right there, because I'm sitting here processing it now, saying.
But I'm plant lover, you know.
Yeah. You's a gardener. You's a gardener.
Yeah.
Like I can't deny that from you. You got a green thumb. You ever thought about growing marijuana?
Absolutely.
It's legal in Virginia.
Look, you got some seeds. I got you.
Yeah. It's legal in Virginia. I don't got no seeds, but I might know a guy. You know, like I might know a guy. But I just feel like, honestly, in myself, I've known the times that I dug those holes and continuously dug them. And the only reason I can sit here and have these thoughts now from the conversation I had earlier was I knew when to cut it off or let it go. Because, you know, sometimes you just say, I just need to try a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or do a little more. No. It depends.
Maybe if I changed this.
Yeah.
Maybe if I did that. Like, but at the end of the day, it's still, you know, what are you doing for you? And I think survival is key. Like, you got to take care of your star player first.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not even talking about money this time. Like, you shouldn't spoil yourself first. I'm talking about mentally.
Absolutely.
Mentally and morally. I think as the generations go past, and I'm sorry for the generations that come after me.
Yeah.
But I really say morally we've lost our way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, these has just been the thoughts that, you know, has come into my head because I can remember my granddad. My granddad was a woman, you know. My granddad did woman things. And then I'm not talking about cooking and cleaning or nothing. It was just how she ran her establishment. Mm-hmm. And to me, her establishment was the family. You know?
Right.
So it's, I don't know. I just sit back now because I feel like I'm the watcher. Like I always said, it's like, you know, I sit back and observe the world around me and shit. I'm very in tune to what goes, like, I don't have to be a part of it. I don't have to, you know, be intertwined in any way, but I still watch and see, you know, like what go on because I'm amazed by humans. I'm amazed by myself. I'm amazed by you, kinfolk. I'm amazed by all you lifers and every other human being that walks this earth because we do some crazy shit.
Yes.
We do some crazy shit.
We are weird. Listen, I had a conversation yesterday. I said people are weird. Like
weird
when I
AF.
say weird.
Weird AF.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said people are weird, like really weird.
Yeah.
And you like you said, when you watch, you sit here and watch and people be like, do you realize what you doing? Like you saying, like, do you realize what you're doing? Like, really? Do you see how you moving? Do you see how you moving? Is it just me? I mean, like, is it just me? Or am I the only one that's noticing?
No, you're not. Because I realize if one person says something to you, 10, 20 people that noticed it.
That's right.
But they ain't, you know.
Ain't saying nothing.
No, they ain't, you know. Well, I ain't want my problem. Yeah. I'm not going to be invested.
That's that whole. That's digging. That's digging.
Yeah, that's digging an additional hole for yourself and the people around you. Because sometimes your hole could be so big that you pull other people in.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, because we still talking about, I think that's going to be the title of the shit, Digging a Hole. But damn, like, you ever, like, was like, damn, let me draw this person in and get their opinion. Even when you get someone else's opinion, you're pulling them into your hole.
That's right.
And like, damn, hey, well, now I'm going to say you're pulling them close to your hole. Because it's still up to them to slip and fall in with your ass.
Yeah.
But then I'm the type of nigga, I'm going to stand up top and say, I'm going to tie this rope around the tree. I'm going to throw this rope down in there. And if you want to get out, it's up to you.
Yeah.
You know, but this is all I can do for you. Yeah. I give you that one gimme. But besides that, like, I ain't doing nothing else. Like, that, I am not, because I have allowed myself to fall in other people's holes with them.
Yeah.
Because my exterior, like, I try you all to be so calculated, cold, and cunning, you know. I'm kind of charming, you know. So I try to just be like, you know, a certain type of guy. But I love you humans. You know, I don't have to, because, man, if I couldn't watch y'all, what else would I watch? Nothing. Y'all might watch TV. You may have a favorite show. I like the human race. I will continuously watch y'all the rest of the time I'm here on this planet. But it's like, damn, I don't know, like, I'm compassionate to the point where, you know, if I feel like I can help you, then I'm all in. I'm invested. But I know sometimes by doing that, I fall into this hole with other people because I feel like when you call, I need to pick up. Mm-hmm. I need to check on you. If you need, if I got it, I'm going to give it to you. Not give it back to me when you get it, you know. What you, here you go. And I realized that has been a hindrance.
You know that's me.
Yeah.
That's
your alley. That's your alley.
You know, it is. But you know, that's mine. I promise.
I think clowning you is like, I realized that I do have a little bit of that in me too, because I try, like, and this is only what the niggas I have love for, or, you know, like, when I say niggas, I'm talking about, like, they could be my grandma, you know, like that. They're my
other
niggas.
Humans. Other humans.
Yeah, the human race. Like
the human race.
The humans that I have strong bonds or attachments with. Yeah. They're not niggas. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. So it's like I will overextend myself, but sometimes overextending yourself is just jumping in a hole with somebody else.
It is. It absolutely is. And you got to be the one to close that door. Sometimes you got to nail it, lock it, board it up, you know, because sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to not do that. It's hard. Like when you're talking to like family and friends and stuff like that.
I realize women spin the block more than men spin the block.
That's right.
Like women are past attraction or past love or something. They will answer that phone call, they'll shoot the call out or the message out and say, hey, how you been? You know, just to check up on them, and it'll be strictly innocent.
Yeah.
But when men spin the block or do things like that, it's, you know, men, how men are and shit. But I still feel like that women solely, like, I don't know. I think that's the difference in the human race.
I think that women are naturally nurturers.
Yeah,
we're naturally nurturers. Like we natural feel more or more passionate. It's just in our nature. Just like men are more aggressive, want to take the lead, which you should protect them. Exactly. And I think that's what it's supposed to be. Like I like being a woman. I like the fact that I am caring, and you know, I mean, I just like being that type of woman, and that's why I like a man who will lead, will take charge. I'm very, very submissive. I'm very submissive. I yearn to, you know what I'm saying? I want to see a man and be like, yes, so what do you think, honey? That's the kind of, you know.
That masculinity.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I'm not saying bow down to, but
absolutely.
You say, okay, if he say, let's get in line and do this, I'm going to line up right behind him. Because, damn, you know, I know we can go into war together and this nigga down, you know.
Especially, did I trust you to lead? If I trust you to lead. Now, I like...
So would you rather have trust or love? Huh? What would you rather have, trust or love?
Trust or love? I think you can't have one without the other. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody say you can't. Or when he's talking like respect them. I think that if you don't respect nobody, you can't love them. If you don't love, you can't respect. If you don't trust, you can't. Like I can't. I don't think you can have. Nothing can fall.
So you think it's like a unity of it all?
Yeah, because I used to hear people say, I rather have loyalty than love. But how can you be loyal to somebody that you don't love? I don't understand that. Because I don't care what you say. If I'm loyal to somebody, after a while, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be tired of being loyal to someone who don't love me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't care what nobody said. You got to love somebody.
I can grasp that.
Yeah.
I can grasp that to a certain extent. Like, you know, you talking about like in a relationship though, like.
Well, I think in anything. You can be loyal. You can be loyal to a job. You just be loyal to a job because of the money. But after a while, if you'll be loyal to that job and they don't treat you right, after a while, you can be like, peace. I don't think you can be loyal to something and then never get love out of it.
Nah. I think you're right though. Cause I made good money in my old career and did less work, but I didn't love it. You know,
That's right.
Like I ain't get up and love doing it every day anymore.
That's
So it's
right.
like, okay, I got to do something else. I got to do something that I love, or I got to continue the journey and keep searching for something that I love and loves me back. Cause I feel like if you love what you do, then
you ain't working.
No, hell no.
You ain't working. You're working,
and it's gonna compensate you too.
Yeah, I think everything has to have purpose, whether it be in a relationship, a job, or anything that you do have to have purpose. And I think if anything that have no purpose, it's going to fall. You have to have purpose.
I think you got to see the light. Sometimes it got to be the light at the end of the tunnel, or you got to see the light as in the joy or the happiness that whatever you're doing brings you.
Yeah.
And if you don't see that, it's just like
it's no purpose. Yeah, it's no purpose.
You're in a dark hole, and sooner or later,
you buried digging that hole, huh?
Yeah. But it's I don't know. I truly feel like that the things that you do reflect who you are. What your job, how you conduct a relationship. The interaction with your kids, or just anything that outward in life, it reflects who you are inward.
Yeah. I mean, I think still purpose, same thing. It's still purpose, whether it be a relationship with anybody. It's still got a purpose. I mean, you can like, I don't know how to say it when we're talking about purpose. I think everybody anything has a purpose, whether it be kids, husband, job, anything, garden, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It gotta have
it serves something.
Some purpose. Gotta have a purpose. So, absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt. I feel like that you will never really know your purpose or really know that you're fulfilling your purpose. Like repeating the same cycles. Like I feel like if you cycle through something one time, maybe twice, then it's okay. You knew what you did in that cycle. You got to correct the first mistake. To me, the first mistake is breaking out the shovel.
Well, I get what you're saying. You live and you learn. You live and you learn.
But it's like, once you do that, you're able to say to yourself, okay, well, what would I try to accomplish, or what would I do next time? What would I do different? But I think some people are so caught in the cycle of the routine of, well, this happens this way, and let me follow it this way, then damn, it's never you break that cycle and decide that you're going to step out into a new path and have a new journey.
That's what you're talking about, like just digging a hole and digging a hole. It's the same thing. Yeah, I think that. I think too, like how comfortable. Like I think a lot of people that digging that hole, like we was talking about, it's you're comfortable, because I think you're not really supposed to be that comfortable with anything, with anything, because once you be so relaxed, then you stop valuing it. You stop.
But it's crazy when you said you need to stop being so comfortable. The first things I said in my head was my body and my time.
Yeah.
And I'm comfortable with sharing it with people that like my time. I'm comfortable with sharing it with people that might not as value it as much as I do.
Exactly.
And then it's like my own body is like, well, my health. Maybe I need to work out more. Maybe you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to preserve what I have left in this realm. And it's crazy. Like I never. When we started with the whole, I never equated it, balanced the equation and say we would be here in the conversation, but this has been like the fucking good conversation. I would have to say that it has been all over the place as usual, because that's what the hell we do. Why are we gonna stay in a straight line? Like there's no fun getting there. I need some curves in the road. So it's just like, to me, like we get too comfortable with everything. Like it says with your partner or your spouse, you get comfortable.
Job, you can. I told you, my job.
Yeah.
Listen. Listen, I need to be elevated in doing something. Like I really, because I know me. If I get too comfortable, I'm telling you, I'm gonna so relax till I'm not gonna. I'm like, you know what? I know how to do that. Then I know. You know what I'm saying? You need to elevate.
I can go through these motions.
Absolutely.
I know how to run this play.
I've done it 1,000 times. Now I'm still doing the same thing over and over again. Then no growth. And you know what you start doing? Then you start digging that hole. That's what you start doing. That's what you're saying. Like,
you start developing habits.
Bad habits. See, I'm telling you. Listen.
Calling out. You got a bullshit job, but
exactly.
I don't even want to be there. I can do this shit at the house.
Absolutely.
So I do understand, yo. But it's still like with everything, yo. And that's the whole thing that, I don't know, I realized at the end of this conversation, like, even though I was objectively listening to someone else's conversation earlier, that it planted this seed for this thought that I want to share with kinfolk and you lifers. It's to me now saying it all boils down to, once you put your feet up or get comfortable in any situation, you've already broke out the shovel and you start dig the hole.
Absolutely. A little bit, and then after a while, you just dig, like you said, keep digging and digging and digging.
But instead of throwing the dirt out of the hole, it's collapsing back on you. Mm-hmm. Wow. I just, kinfolk, this is...
First of all, we be talking about something completely. You're the one that always digging a damn hole. I'm always going against the grain. I'm always overthinking. Absolutely, you are. Every time.
I got to, because I realize ain't many people thinking at the level that I'm trying to accomplish. And I'm only trying to accomplish it because, damn, if I can't read something that says somebody else that had this thought, or someone else that, you know, I come across in life that I trust their opinion, hasn't voiced these thoughts and opinions to myself, like, then I need to think about it. I got to actually sit down and be accountable for my thoughts and myself.
That's right.
And then I'm like, I got to actually then say, hey, let me, you know, I can't just skim across the surface and say, oh, life is good. You got this, you did that, you know, you're checking things off your list. But it's still like, damn, how did I really get to know myself? Like how in tune am I with myself? Like what does myself or the things I've learned about self taught me in life, you know? Like, and them just the thoughts I have, like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I don't know what the conversation, like, exactly what you was talking about, what the whole the day was in, but I think, so you got, you know what I mean? You got to think about it. You got to think about things like that and see the path that you going for yourself. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Can't nobody really tell you which way to go.
That's right.
And that's why it's always me, you know, I digging that hole myself. Like, most of my holes are just because I dig them myself. Like,
I'm sure that person is their own, you know, because that's why I say I think it depends on what you're talking about. Because when you're talking about, like I said, it could be health, it could be a relationship.
It was just some relationship bullshit, and I'm like, you know, me, my first words, leave the bitch. That's my first words out my mouth all the time. Like, leave the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I always want to hear how a nigga gonna respond when I say that shit.
Look at you.
Like, nah, I love her. What she do this good? Like, I want to hear, like, that's the type of shit, because every time I say I believe my bitch, I always think about, well, what I'm going to miss? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to now a nigga to actually, damn, I want you to think about that shit.
That's
like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, niggas probably take it as me being funny. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, I really want you to think about it. If you left her tomorrow, what the fuck would you miss and shit?
That's right.
And if you should have been telling me, like, man, I ain't missing shit. Like,
and then
leave the bitch. Nigga, like, hey, Steph, anything you want to say to the bitch, I called her name. One of her name, her alias, her AKA, this my nigga.
You can call her what you want to call.
Yeah, just call her though. But anything you want to say to the people?
Talk to you.
Hold on, I fucked up my line.
Really?
Wind it back. Wind it back. Hey, Steph, anything you want to say to the people before we slide?
Talk to you next time.
Peace and light. Peace and life.